Hi everyone, Kim Holland with Holland Homes. I am in my car again on the way to work. So today I have a pretty packed day, and on my drive to work, which is pretty close in Massapequa, but I just wanted to go over some seller pricing strategy with you. So when you list your home for the first time and an agent walks into your house, if they just walk in, they say, hey, what do you want to price your house at? You give them a number and they say, hey, great, and sign here, give you the paperwork, and they leave. Most of the time, that's probably not the agent that you want to work with. So if you look at that agent's history, they might have a lot of withdrawn properties, a lot of expired properties, just because they're just hunting for the listing. They're not looking to really care to sell it. They're just looking for more of a resume. And if they have to drop the price, they drop the price. So that's somebody that's definitely not working for you, and somebody that you would probably not want to hire. Doesn't matter if they've been in the business 20, 30 years, probably not somebody that you would want to work with. So the agent's in your house, and you have not signed the paperwork, and the thorough agent will actually come to your house with an idea of what they think that the house is going to be priced at. But no one can give you a price of your house if they haven't seen it. It's just ridiculous that anybody would say, here's your CMA, this is what your house is worth, upon never entering your house before. So after an agent who is thorough, again, like myself, would come to your house and discuss what it could potentially be worth, then they find out your updates, what you've done in renovations, if you have a new roof, a new boiler, the big ticket items. Have you redone the driveway recently? Do you have any conversions? Do you have any open permits? Do you have any CO issues? All that stuff plays a part in how you're pricing your house. So, lastly with this part, the agent should really show you what's on the market compared to your house, because everything is factual. You can't just pick a number and decide that that's what your house is worth. You have to pick a number based on what else is on the market that's exactly the same as your house, plus or minus a few things, and that's how you get to that number. So now that you see what your current competition is on the market, the agent gave you a thorough explanation. She showed you, most likely on her computer or his computer, exactly what else is there. You're able to go through the rooms of the other houses, look at whether they have gas or central air, and really truly compare those houses to yours. Now you have three pricing strategies. You can price under the market value, at the market value, or over the market value. And there's different motivations for pricing each way. Pricing is crucial. I can't explain enough how crucial it is. So pricing out of the gate, buyers, when they're competing against each other, it's called a bidding war. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the buyer mentality is they would rather spend $20,000 or $30,000 over on a property if they're competing against another buyer, rather than competing against the seller. If it's just straight the buyer to the seller, they're not really giving you $20,000 or $30,000 over asking. So you have the bidding wars, which you price under the market value to sell it quick. Then you have the market value, which you just have no choice. It's going to sell compared to what else is left on the market and what people are looking for. Maybe somebody doesn't want a pool. They don't want to maintain the pool, so they'd rather have your house without the pool. And then you have the over market value, which has happened to me many times, where, I can only give my advice and the seller does what they want to do, and then they end up dropping the price. And the issue with this is, obviously there's no quick motivation, because you would never overprice your home if you need to get out quick for any reason. But the problem is that once you start dropping that price, now the buyers are going to say, well, how come it didn't sell? And what's wrong with the house? Why is nobody offering on it? Why is it still sitting? So all these questions come up, and it's really real estate suicide to overprice your house. I've had a couple of scenarios. I had a seller that overpriced it $100,000. The first weekend, we got $100,000 offer less. By the time we were 4 months, which they didn't take, and then by the time we were 4 months in, we dropped it to that original price. We couldn't sell it and we had to withdraw it. So the price we got the first week out of the gate was actually the price that it should have sold at, it should have listed at, and now that offer was long gone. So, ultimately it's your decision, you're the seller, of what you want to price the house at, but it's the market's decision of whether or not it's going to sell at that price. Pricing a house is completely factual. It's not made up numbers. You have to do what the market is doing. And, if you say to me, well, the house in 2017, three doors down sold for this amount of money, so I can get that amount of money now. Well, we're not in the same market that we were in 2017. Appraisals aren't going back 2 years. So you have to see, what is the market doing right now when you're listing your house? What is comparable to your house to be able to price it appropriately? So you can only look at what is happening at the moment that you're pricing your house. And I promise you, it's all factual. You will get your house sold quickly with me. I will give you the number that you need to sell it at, and I'm not going to come to your house and just get your listing to overprice it and drop it, because it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of your time. I put marketing dollars into it where it's not going to be selling. So I'm not the agent that's just taking your listing to say, I just want it on my resume. I'm taking your listing to sell your house, to find out how much money you need, what's your motivation to get out of the house, and then after we discuss all these things of why you really want to move, then we can figure out a price. So if you have any questions, feel free, private message me. You can call me 516-236-6303, Kim Holland Homes. I'm pulling up to my office shortly at Exit Realty Premier. So I would love to talk to you more. I have so much information that, you will never go into this process blind with me. And my email is kim@kimhollandhomes. I look forward to seeing you, and I hope you all have a great day. I'm surely going to. Bye.